everybody, welcome to our channel Living in Richmond, Virginia, where we show you exactly what it's like to live, work, eat, and play right here in our VA.
In this video, we're going to show you 5 different neighborhoods, all within Midlothian, where you can buy a home for under $350,000.
We will tell you everything you need to know about these neighborhoods.
And be sure to stay to the end to hear why we ruled out 2 huge neighborhoods with lots of houses under that $350,000 price point.
If this is your first time to our channel, welcome.
I'm Taylor Jefferson.
And I'm Sarah Jefferson, and we own and operate Jefferson Grove Real Estate.
We've helped lots of families relocate to Richmond, and if you're thinking about doing the same, be sure to download our free Richmond relocation guide.
It's full of useful information all about Richmond and the surrounding areas.
The link is in the comments below and on our banner image.
If you haven't done so already, you have to subscribe to our channel because every week we'll be posting new videos all about living in Richmond, including more neighborhood tours, just like this one, fun things to do in RVA, and more.
Now, with all that being said, let's dive into today's video. So let's first talk about why we chose $350,000, and it's because the average home price in Richmond has now crossed that $350,000 threshold. According to the latest quarterly report from CVR MLS, the average home price went up 16% year over year, from $315,000 to $367,000. We wanted to create a video to let people know where they can expect to find a home in a great area for a below average price. Now, we haven't done any videos on the neighborhood showcase today, so all of this information will be new. But we have done a lot of videos all about Midlothian, so be sure to check out those to learn more about the Midlothian area.
We are going to start with one of our favorites, and we love showing homes in this neighborhood. First up is Smoketree, and this is a large, beautiful neighborhood with over 600 homes, conveniently located to the west of Courthouse Road and north of Lux Lane of Midlothian. You have easy highway access with either Highway 76 or Highway 288, and you're not too far away from everything located on Midlothian Turnpike. Homes here were built in the late 70s through the mid 80s, and here's what that means for you. 1, the styles of homes are a mix of colonials and contemporaries. And 2, there are lots of high maintenance siding homes with cedar or hardboard siding. House sizes range from 1,200 square feet up to 3,500 square feet, but expect to find something closer to the smaller side of that range, as the average size is about 2,000 square feet. The homes are 3 to 4 bedrooms with 1.5 to 2.5 bathrooms. The prices range from $270,000 up to the high 300s, with an average sold price of $300,000. One of the reasons we love Smoketree is that there is a community pool within the neighborhood that's separate from the optional HOA. Something else you should know that both the elementary school and the high school are located within the neighborhood, and that might be a pro or a con for you. The school systems for this neighborhood are Gordon Elementary, Midlothian Middle, and Modican High School.
Up next is the Greenfield neighborhood, which has an even better location than Smoketree. Greenfield's located right by the intersection of Huguenot and Robious Road, which is an amazing spot with phenomenal nearby amenities. Also, right beside Greenfield is the Settlers Landing neighborhood, which would also fit the under $350,000 price point. Greenfield has almost 500 homes located within it. These houses were built from the mid-1960s all the way through to the early 80s, but majority were built on the older side of that range. Prices range from $200,000 up to the low 300s, with sizes ranging from 1,000 square feet up to 2,500 square feet. On average, you'll get about a 1,900 square foot house for about $272,000, so there definitely is some value there. Expect to see lots of popular 70s style floor plans, which means split foyer homes, lots and lots of tri-levels, and some small ranchers. These houses have 3 to 4 beds and 1.5 to 2.5 bathrooms. While the location is definitely a pro, something you should know about it is there is a railroad track that runs right along the northern back part of the neighborhood, which probably isn't a pro for anyone unless you love trains. The school systems here are Greenfield Elementary, Robious Middle, and James River High.
Traveling further south below Highway 76, we get to our next neighborhood. Clarendon is located just east of Highway 288 and north of Geneto Road, with about 400 homes located within it. These homes were built in the 70s all the way up to the early 90s. This neighborhood is the value play, and it's the most affordable of all the neighborhoods mentioned in the video today. Prices range from the high 100s to the low 300s, with an average of only $248,000. On the lower end of that budget, expect to find a 1,000 square foot rancher with 2 beds and 1 bath. Other houses in the neighborhood range from 1,000 square feet to 2,300 square feet, with 3 to 4 bedrooms and 1.5 to 2.5 bathrooms. There are lots of ranches, capes, and colonial style floor plans. Be aware that there is a flood zone in the very back of the neighborhood, but only a few houses are actually affected by it. The school systems here are Evergreen Elementary, Swift Creek Middle, and Clover Hill High School.
Continuing our trek south, we are now in what we call the Hull Street bubble, and this location comes with its own set of pros and cons. What's awesome about being here is that everything you need for daily living is super close by. There are tons of grocery stores, shopping, dining, and entertainment within this bubble. The downside is the further south on Hull Street you go, the longer your journey is to make it to Highway 288 to get to wherever else you need to head to. Traffic along Hull Street is pretty tough during rush hour. Fortunately, our next neighborhood is located only 2.5 miles away from the 288 exit off Hull Street. This one truly is another one of our favorites, and we've shown so many homes in the Deer Run neighborhood over our career.
Deer Run is a huge neighborhood with multiple sections located right off Hull Street Road and bordered by Spring Run Road and Bailey Bridge Road. As mentioned, this location benefits from all the nearby amenities of Hull Street and a close proximity to the Highway 288 exit. There are over 1,000 homes here, so if this is a neighborhood you like, you probably won't have to wait too long for a new listing to pop up. The houses were built in the late 80s to late 90s with lots of capes, colonials, and some ranch-style floor plans. Prices are from the low 200s up to the low 300s with an average price of $270,000. Expect to find 3 to 4 bedrooms with 1.5 to 2.5 bathrooms with sizes ranging from 1,000 square feet up to 2,400, but the average being closer to the smaller side at 1,650. There is the Spring Run Creek that runs right through the neighborhood and puts a whole bunch of houses into a flood zone, so that is definitely something to check before you put an offer on a home here. The school systems are either Spring Run Elementary or Alberta Smith Elementary, Bailey Bridge Middle, and Manchester High School.
Up next is the Ashbrook neighborhood, which is located even further southwest, which means you will deal with a little extra traffic and a few more stoplights, but it's not too bad. These houses were built in the mid-80s up to the early 2000s with lots of ranch and colonial style homes, over 700 in total. What's really nice is that many of these houses have garages, which many of the other neighborhoods were lacking. Prices range from the low 200s to the mid 300s, with an average of $269,000. The sizes are just below 1,600 square feet on average, with the smallest homes being right around 900 and the largest right around 2,300. You will find 2 to 4 bedrooms with 1 to 2.5 bathrooms. There is an HOA here, but don't expect to find Magnolia Green level amenities. There are tennis courts, basketball courts, and the HOA does host many community events. Not surprisingly, the homes near the lake are all in a flood zone, but less obvious is there's another flood zone along the northwest border of the neighborhood. Probably the best pro for Ashbrook is that it's one of the cheapest ways to get into the Cosby High School district. Clover Hill Elementary and Swift Creek Middle are the other schools for this neighborhood.
If you know the Midlothian area, you're probably wondering why we ignored 2 of the largest neighborhoods that fit the bill in this video. So we told you to stay to the end to hear why we didn't include these 2. We're talking about Brandermill and Wood Lake neighborhoods. Ultimately, we eliminated Brandermill because of all the foundation issues. Brandermill has shrink swell soil, and the foundations of the homes weren't built to handle that soil condition. As a result, there are lots of homes with costly foundation issues, but some homes were spared, and at this point, many other homes have been repaired. It's just something to be aware of. Now, regarding Wood Lake, honestly, we're just saving it for another day because it's such a large neighborhood, it deserves its own video. But that being said, if you're looking for a neighborhood with houses under 350, be sure to check out Wood Lake too.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you had a favorite, leave us a comment and let us know.
We have many more great videos coming up, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're thinking about moving to Richmond, be sure to hit us up. We can make your move stress-free and easy.
Thank you for being here with us today, and we'll see you next time.